Imagine a telescope so powerful, it can peer back more than 13 billion years into a time before galaxies, before stars, before anything we truly understand. Now imagine it finds something it was never supposed to see, something so massive, so ancient, and so perfectly structured, it breaks every rule we've ever written about the universe. This isn't science fiction. This is the James Webb Space Telescope. And what it just discovered may change everything from how galaxies are born to whether we are truly alone in the cosmos. This is Sight Signal, and today, we're diving deep into a discovery so unimaginable. It may rewrite the universe's origin story. When the James Webb Space Telescope first transmitted its deep-field images, astronomers around the world held their breath. What they saw wasn't just beautiful, it was baffling. At first, many assumed it must be a glitch, a misreading, a calibration error. After all, JWST was still new, still fine-tuning its instruments. Could it have misinterpreted the data? But this wasn't some tiny, infant galaxy barely lighting up the dark. No, this galaxy cluster was a monster, 10 times more massive than the Milky Way and brimming with stars that weren't young and fresh but old, complex and heavy with metals. But as the results were double and triple checked, the answer came back clear and chilling. The data was real. One of the galaxies JWST captured had formed just 400 million years after the Big Bang, a blink in cosmic time. That should have been impossible. According to the Lambda-C DM model, the widely accepted framework explaining the universe's birth and growth, galaxies simply shouldn't be this big or this developed so soon after the Big Bang. The model predicts a gradual process. Tiny clouds of gas slowly collapsing into stars. Stars into galaxies, and galaxies merging over billions of years into the cosmic giants we see today. Either our understanding of time, matter, gravity in the early universe is incomplete, or the entire cosmological model might need rewriting. But here was a cosmic giant already in place, just moments after the universe began. The implications hit the scientific community like a supernova. If these galaxies existed before they were supposed to, then something was fundamentally wrong. Some scientists suggested a radical acceleration in early star formation, proposing that the early universe was far more violent and chaotic than we've ever imagined. Others floated the idea of unknown physical forces, new rules of physics operating in the primordial cosmos. More fringe voices, once dismissed as speculative, were suddenly being heard. That this mysterious substance accounting for most of the universe, S-mass, might behave in ways we never predicted. Could the JWST be capturing glimpses of other timelines, universes where galaxies formed faster, laws behaved differently, and history unfolded on another track? Or even more astonishing, what if these ancient galaxies aren't from our universe at all? Could it be that we've misunderstood the nature of dark matter? Whispers of a multiverse began circulating again, a scenario where alternate realities bleed into each other, overlapping at the edges like ripples in a cosmic pond. For now, no one knows. But one thing is certain, the universe is stranger than we thought, and JWST has only just begun to peel back the curtain. Science is no longer just about exploring the unknown now. It's about questioning everything we thought we knew. Science is built on skepticism. Every bold claim demands stronger proof. But sometimes, reality begins to stretch so far beyond our understanding that we must ask questions we never thought we'd take seriously.
It's this one.
What if what James Webb saw wasn't natural at all? The growing whisper in the scientific community? It started quietly. A few astrophysicists noting unusual uniformity in the light. Signature from galaxy cluster JXG2319. Then came questions about the density of stars, the symmetry of its spiral arms, and the unexpected infrared consistency across massive regions. This wasn't chaos. It wasn't randomness. It was precision. Some researchers privately began to wonder, was this engineered? It sounds absurd until you remember that serious scientists like Freeman Dyson and Carl Sagan once proposed that advanced civilizations might manipulate entire stars. Why? Because of energy. A Type 2 or Type 3 civilization on the Kardashev scale would need to harness the energy of entire solar systems or galaxies to survive. And they wouldn't just build cities. They'd build structures the size of planets. They might rearrange stars. They could accelerate galactic formation itself. The Kardashev scale and galactic architects. Let's rewind. The Kardashev scale ranks civilizations by energy use. Type 1. Planetary. Civilizations like ours just beginning to tap into planetary resources. Type 2. Stellar civilizations able to harness 100% of their star's energy. Type 3. Galactic civilizations managing the energy output of entire galaxies. If such a civilization existed billions of years ago, it might have had the power to compress dark matter, reshape gravitational fields, or even seed star systems in perfect symmetry. Now ask yourself, could JWST be a message from a Type 3 civilization? Not a signal, but a structure so impossible, its very existence is the message. Unnatural patterns, or just unknown physics? Skeptics argue the formation of this galaxy cluster is just a freak of nature, unusual, but not impossible. But here's the twist. The energy signatures from the cluster's core show signs of infrared uniformity, far too clean for naturally forming gas clouds. Then there's the shape. Webb-S imaging revealed non-random distributions of star systems patterns, some call computational geometry, where spiral arms align and repeating. Nested arcs that resemble algorithmic patterns, not chaotic natural ones. Could nature create something so elegant, so deliberate? Or are we staring at the ruins of something ancient, something that was never meant to be found? Cosmic time capsules, or abandoned megastructures? Here's a haunting thought. What if JWST isn't just a galaxy, but a relic? It's a civilization so advanced it seeded this region of space as a cosmic ark of its technology, embedded in the very structure of stars. Like a message written across time? What if this was a testbed, a galactic-scale experiment that failed? Civilization pushing the limits of cosmic manipulation and vanishing in the process. Or worse, we might be seeing the ghost of ambition, a monument to something once great, now long gone. Why, we can't ignore the possibility this doesn't mean aliens built the cluster, but it does mean we've crossed a new frontier in thought. Because when natural explanations fail to satisfy, science must expand the frame. The James Webb Telescope is not just a tool, it's a key one unlocking the unknown. Sometimes the unknown looks back. And while the alien hypothesis may sound far-fetched today, so once did the idea that the Earth revolved around the Sun, that there were other galaxies, that black holes were real. Every cosmic truth we now accept was once dismissed as impossible. What if the universe is not empty? What if it's filled with the echoes of those who came before us, whispers etched into the stars? James Webb may have just heard one of those whispers. And the real question is, are we ready to listen? Whether it's a flaw in our models, a faster-than-expected universe, or something far more exotic, the James Webb Telescope has opened a new chapter in human knowledge. The universe is not just stranger than we imagine, it's stranger than we can imagine. And as JWST continues to peer further into the abyss of time, who knows what it will reveal next? So if you're fascinated by space, time, and the mysteries that lie beyond, don't forget to subscribe to SIDX Signal and join us on this extraordinary journey through the cosmos.